Every day you brush your teeth, you wash your hands, wash your hair, have a shower. But how many times today did you clean your mind? Because, yeah, the mind gets dirty too. And if you don't clean it, the dirt builds up. It's like anxiety, confusion, thoughts spinning in circle in your mind. Today, I am giving you 7 concrete ways to practice mental hygiene. It's not only theory, it's something that you can practice in your own life on a daily basis. Things that you can apply starting today, small, like one by one, little by little. So let's start with a simple question. What is mental hygiene? Just like physical hygiene, cleaning the body, preventing illness, mental hygiene means cleaning the mind and keeping it from being dirtied by content, thoughts, and actions that works against it, and it's a healthy growth. So it's not only an abstract concept, these are daily habits. And we know that we can change our life through habits. Habits literally shape our mind, our form of thinking, and our life. And I'll walk through them one by one. So let's start with the first one. The first one is very important, and especially in our modern world, and it's pay attention to the content that you consume. Let's start here because it's the foundation of everything else. You are not who you think you are what you consume. Your habits, what you do daily, what you think, what you talk about, the way you act, and that every day, repeating constantly something that is who you are. So something built on repetition. And I'm not just talking about food, I'm talking about music, movies, books, TV series, videos, all the content available to you today. And there's a lot of it. We are literally bombarded with content. So think about it. When you eat spoiled food, your body reacts immediately, you feel sick, and you probably have health issues. Your body tells you that something is going on, that there's something wrong. The same thing happens with your mind, but it's very slow and less visible than physical sickness. You consume toxic, negative, useless content, and your mind feels it even if you don't notice it right away. And that's the problem with the mind, because many times we don't understand it right away. We don't notice it in the moment, but probably after days, weeks, months, or even years, when we are already burnt out. The second point is set boundaries around your personal space. So it's not only about the content you consume, but also the people you have relationship with, the people you see, the people you talk to. Energy runs out too. It's a limited resource, like time, for example. And trying to show up for everyone else, it's draining our energy. And we end up empty, running on nothing. So relationships without clear boundaries have the power to really drain you. And I don't know if you have ever experienced something like that, but I did. And I know perfectly the feeling of like emptiness, of void after a person like drained all my energy, after I allowed that person to drain my energy. So this doesn't mean isolating yourself or becoming cold or distancing everyone in your life. It means learning to say, this works for me, this doesn't work, and saying it without guilt for, in order to respect yourself. Setting a boundary isn't a selfish act. As I said, is a self-respect action. And the boundary, between self-respect and selfishness is very subtle sometimes. But we need to understand the difference, and we need to understand all the situations we need to set a boundary. We need to say, okay, stop. I'm getting drained by this. I need to distance myself for a while. So please be careful of your relationships, of your social context as well. The third one is return to the present. This is very, very talked about. There are books about this. There are movies, I think, documentaries about the present moment. There are many people, many scholars, but also meditators that talk about this. We often live in two places that actually don't exist: the past and the future. Rumination over mistakes, regrets, and anxiety about what's yet to come. We live everywhere, but not in the present moment. So the truth is very simple. The past is over and the future doesn't exist yet. So the only real moment is right now, is here and now. So the question becomes, what can I learn right now from this moment to correct if I'm doing something wrong and move forward without being attached to the mistake that I made and without being attached to the thought of the future. So release that attachment to everything that is not the present moment and try to, I don't know, wash the dishes, clean your house. And while you're doing that, be present in the action you're doing, because so many times we go to a room and we forget what we were there for. And that happens so often. If we are present, that shouldn't happen. Because if you are present, we know what we need to do and we do it. And we don't lose our consciousness here and there in our thoughts and mind wandering. So, yeah, become present in the moment. And the fourth point is silence as a remedy. So, we've talked about what to filter, what to limit, but now we are talking about removing something. We tend to add things to our life, add things continuously. It's probably our consumistic society that teaches us to add, buy. But now I'm talking about removing something, silencing something. And here I mean removing specifically external stimuli, for example, your phone notifications, background noise, everything that keeps your mind constantly occupied from the outside. Occupied by something that is distracting you. Creating space in your day for silence, even 5 or 10 minutes a day, lets you generate new ideas, be more creative, and access the kind of insight you'd never find in chaos. And trust me, society is chaotic, the world is chaotic. If you go out of your room, there is chaos, there is noise, especially if you live in a city. So you don't need perfect meditations or 2 hours vipassana, 2 hours meditations. Just turn everything off, phone, music notifications, and simply sit in silence and watch and see and notice what comes out. The fifth point is dedicate 30 minutes a day to yourself. It's just 30 minutes. It isn't that difficult to do, right? What does that look like in practice? It can be some movement. It doesn't have to be the gym, but a walk is perfect. Meditation, reading something that actually helps you grow. And if you prefer, the silence that we've just talked about can also fit right in here within the 30 minutes. Here's the difference. Silence is specifically about limiting external stimuli, while those 30 minutes are broader. It's time dedicated to you. It can be reading, it can be meditating, it can be seeing someone that fulfills, that, makes you feel loved, seen, understood. Or it can also be silence. You decide. It's 30 minutes for yourself every day. It can also be, 15 in the morning and 15 in the afternoon. But yeah, be flexible, but allow yourself to have those moments for yourself. Because if you don't, you will end up frustrated. And trust me, I lived there, I've been there. And I know that if you don't do something for yourself, you will end up frustrated for sure. And the sixth point is healthy fun. We need to have fun. Not everything has to be about productivity, growth, discipline. But there is also another side of life: play, lightness, laughing without, useful purpose. That's part of mental hygiene too. Spending time with the right people, doing something just because you like it, you enjoy it, you have fun doing it. This releases stress and prevents burnout, not only mental stress, but also physical stress, and releases all those good hormones and neurotransmitters. A mind that never allows itself to have fun eventually stiffens up and burns out. So be careful about that too. Laugh every day, a little bit, few minutes a day. 15 minutes is like perfect to stimulate your nervous system in a positive way. And the seventh and last point is daily gratitude. I'm not talking about any exercise to add to the list. That already fits into your 30 minutes if you like. I'm talking about something deeper. It's an attitude, it's a mindset, it's a perspective on life. It's something that you carry through your day, through your days, through your years of life. It's noticing in ordinary moments what's working instead of automatically looking for what's wrong. It's not forced positivity, but mental workout. The more you train yourself to see the positive things, to see things this way, the more it becomes your natural way of thinking. For example, if I'm going on a walk and I see a flower and I say to myself, this is such a beautiful flower. Thank you for existing. Thank you for being so beautiful. If a person complimented me on the street, I feel gratitude. Thank you. I needed that compliment in this day that probably maybe I feel down or sad, and this person made my day. Or if someone smiles at you randomly, notice all those moments and be grateful, because this is what changes it all. So there you have it. It's 7 ways to practice mental hygiene. You don't have to apply all of them starting today, but pick one small change and start there. We don't need to change everything at once. Let me be clear, change is gradual, change is slow, but we need to become conscious of one thing today, change the 1%, change a small part of ourselves every day, and that changes it all at the end of the day. If you think about it, one change a day, how much is it at the end of the year? It's a lot, isn't it? So yeah, take it slow, take your time, and be conscious of the changes you make. Be conscious of the way you live, and like see your life, scan your life in your mind, and see what you need to change, what really needs to be improved. These are 7 ways that I imagine, that I thought about because apply to my life. So probably it doesn't apply to everyone. If you think about something else, please write it in the comment, and I love to hear what you think about it. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you very soon with a new video. Have a great day.